Hey guys, back with another YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed the last one where I explained what NFTs actually are. But today we are going to talk about how I go about researching NFTs and how I consider things when I'm thinking about buying into a project. All right, so these are the top things I really consider when I'm looking at a project or I'm wanting to buy an NFT. The first thing we have to consider is your own personal risk tolerance. When you're buying an NFT, you're putting your money into an illiquid state. You may not get any buyers for a while, so you have to kind of consider that whether this project is going to be very popular and there's going to be a lot of volume going around or a lot of transactions per 24 hours, or is it just kind of going to stagnate and may not do anything for a while. So that's the first thing you may want to consider. So the second thing I like to look at is the project's roadmap. So what a roadmap is in terms of an NFT project is the timeline in which the developers or whoever running the project, what utilities or benefits are going to be coming down the line, and they're usually listed on the NFT website. So if you look on there, and we're gonna take a look at one later in the video, you can kind of see whether their goals are kind of realistic or achievable or kind of far-fetched. So we're gonna take a look at that and what to look for later in the video. The third thing you want to think about when you're planning to buy an NFT project is this an investment or do you just like it? Either way is fine, but you want to distinguish between the two because it's going to help you decide what you want to do with this in the future. There are some projects that I bought that I just like, that I don't really think there's going to be any significant progress on, and I don't think it's really going to go to the moon. But there are projects where I've thought, yes, I think this is going to increase in value in the future, and I plan to buy one or multiple of these NFTs for the purpose of selling them in the future. So you want to make sure you have that in your head, whether you're just buying it because you want it or are you buying it because you want to make money off of it. The fourth thing you want to look into is whether or not the NFT project you're considering and investing in has an active community. And what I mean by that is you want to be looking at their Twitter accounts, their Discord especially. You just want to see a lot of activity surrounding the project, because without this, the project will just not get off the ground. The most essential thing for an NFT project is the community that backs it, because the community really brings the value to any project out there, no matter whether it's a Bored Ape Yacht Club or a CryptoPunk. All those blue chip NFTs have a very active and strong community behind them, and that's why they are where they are. All right, and the last thing I want to talk to you guys about before getting into my method and actually showing you how it works is making sure you buy projects with doxed teams. If you don't know what doxed is, it means that the creators of this project have released their identities to the general public. Why this is important is because this tip will protect you from rug pulls, so people wanting to scam you out of your money, because there are some projects that people just throw up and they just want people to buy it, but then once they get the money for their project, they just abandon it and run away with your cash. And I don't want you guys to experience this, so make sure whatever project you're looking at buying, they have a docs team. They are much less likely to do any sort of scam or rug pull on you. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now that we've talked about the basic things to look out for before investing in an NFT project, I'm going to show you how I go about it, showing you all the websites that I use and the methodology that I employ. Now, if you wait till the end of the video, I'm going to show you a secret method on how to research NFTs as well. So make sure to stick around to the end. And most importantly, none of what I'm saying is financial advice. I'm not going to recommend you buy an NFT project or anything. I'm just showing you how I go about it. So not financial advice. All right, so this is the top tool I use when I want to find an upcoming NFT project. So the best way to really get in on an NFT project is to get in on the ground floor. So you want to get it just directly from the source and not from a secondary source from OpenSea. I mean, you can, but a lot of the times it's more profitable to get in when it first comes out. So I'm going to show you that process and how you would go about doing that. All right, so the first thing you want to do when you get to Rarity.Tools is go to this one little button up here that says upcoming. So we're going to click on that. And what this is just a page of all upcoming NFT projects and their social media, the time they're going to be coming out, how much the mint price is going to be, so how much it's going to take to buy one of these from the developers of the team. So let's look through here and actually just pick one. Whichever one I choose is not saying that you should buy into this project. I'm just purely just going to pick one based on what looks kind of cool just for the video. So let's choose Honest Farmer Club. This looks like one I might want to look into. So we see a few things here. We see that they have a Discord listed, their Twitter, and their website. These are all things that we're going to be looking at in depth. So let's look at their website first. All right, so this is their website. This is one of the first things I like to look at with an NFT project I'm thinking investing in is just their website. And then I go directly to the roadmap. So let's see what they have. So it looks like they have token rewards with this project. So that could be a really nice feature for a project. I have a couple of projects that offer tokens and they've been pretty successful. So that's a good sign. And let's see. Oh, okay, so this is a play to earn game. All right, so this is looking like it has a solid roadmap behind them. So now that I see that, the next thing I want to look at is the team. So let's look at the team. So look here. So we have doxed members of their team. So they have their Twitters right here. So this is a good sign. Look at Nathaniel M. So these guys aren't afraid for their community to know their identity. So this is not very likely to be a scam or a rug pull. So this is good. So let's actually look at their Twitter now. All right, so this is their Twitter. So the top thing that I like to look at when I'm first looking at a Twitter page on the project that I'm thinking to buy into is their follower count. Now, this one is a little bit low. I mean, it's not bad. This is what I would call moderate. So definitely not a turnoff for me. I'm still considering this project. So let's look at their engagement. So what that means is I want to see how their users or their community interact with their posts. So let's take a look at that. So look at this, 21, 38. Okay. So for their follower count, they have pretty solid engagement. So it looks like they might have an active community. So this is a very good sign for me. Even if the follower count is kind of on the moderate to lower side, if they have solid engagement, that's a really good sign. So I'm still interested in this project. So let's take a look at maybe even one of the most important things, their Discord. This is their Discord. Like I said, this is one of the more important aspects of a NFT project because this represents their community and how active it really is. So let's take a look at a couple of things. So a lot of these Discords will have follower counts. So right here, I'm assuming that this is their Discord follower account. So they have a little over 3,000 people that have joined this Discord. So that's all right. So let's take a look at their general chat. So I'm thinking that the farm is going to be their general chat. So let's see how active this is. All right. So the last message here was today at 2:45 p.m. It is now 2:46 my time. So that kind of shows me that they have a pretty active Discord. So let me just make sure that the chat has been consistent. So yeah, I'm seeing all close times. Like I just scrolled it down a little bit and this is 15 minutes ago for me. So yeah, so they have an active Discord, pretty active community. So this is a very good sign for an NFT project. So this is exactly what I like to look for and like to see. So yeah, that's what to look for in the Discord. So before we get into this kind of secret method that I use sometimes to make money with NFTs, I want to please remind you all to please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and it helps me provide more content for you guys. So please make sure to do that. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I will be replying to all comments, or at least as many as I can. Let's get on to the secret method that I use. All right, so now on to the secret method I teased about in the beginning of the video. So this is OpenSea. It's a secondary marketplace for NFT projects. It's in fact the most popular. There are others, but all the blue chip projects come out on OpenSea. So this method involves OpenSea. So what I like to do at first is I go up to the stats up here on the upper right hand side and then straight to activity. This is a list of all the activity going on OpenSea. All the transactions on this marketplace are public, so you can see every single transaction that goes on here. So what I like to do from here is I'll go to chains on the lower left hand side and then I'll switch it to Ethereum because a lot of the more popular projects come up on Ethereum. I think that more projects are going to be coming out on Polygon in this next coming year, but for now I use Ethereum and I search by Ethereum because most of the popular projects come out there. And then what I like to do is pretty simple. I'll literally look down this big list for things that come up repeatedly. So one thing that I'm seeing now that's coming up repeatedly is the Blade Runner punk. So let's take a look at this one. So here we have the Blade Runner punk. This is the punk itself and the transaction that just happened. So let's see what just happened. So it was minted about an hour ago. Then it was listed for 0.03 and it sold for 0.03. So that's how you read the transaction history too. So let's take a look at the project itself. So we're going to click up here. And then we are going to take a look at the activity of this project here. So let's see how many transactions are going on. So 37 seconds ago, a minute ago. So this project has a lot of activity. So this project's pretty hot. And if you're looking at the trend line here, it's kind of showing some recovery. So this might be a good project to maybe get a quick flip in. And then the other good thing that I'm looking at is the volume here. So it doesn't look like this project has been out very long, since we just saw it was minted an hour ago and 60 ETH has already been traded in it. So that is a very good sign. I would be pretty bullish on this project. But like I said, none of what I'm saying is financial advice, and I'm not telling you to throw money at this project. I'm just kind of talking about my thought processes when I look at NFT projects. So that kind of looks like it could be a winner if I was looking to buy into a project. And you can keep doing that method for any project that you want. And if you do it enough, you might see some gain. But like I said, all of this is pretty risky. When you're putting money in the NFTs, you're putting it into an illiquid state. You cannot easily cash that money out that you put into it. So just make sure you employ the most caution and do not take what I'm saying as financial advice. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if my methods have worked out for you in the comments, or if you have any questions about anything that I talked about today. I'll respond to as many comments that I can. And please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to see the new content I have coming out. I post 2 to 3 times a week, so be looking out for my new content. All right, signing off, guys.